Well, howdy there, everybody. How is it going? My name is Robert Baker, and today we're talking about 5 essential guitar moves, just things, to have in your lead guitar playing. Just these little things that I think can add, so much flair to a solo, or just it can be like the defining moment of a solo. And I'm going to give you a few examples of solos that I think that these techniques come from, and I've always just loved the way that they sound. So we're going to go ahead and jump into this one. If you want tabs for it, down below waiting for you. Hit that subscribe button, wherever it is, somewhere around here. And we're just going to jump on into this one. Alright, so the first little thing that I want you to be able to do is add unison bends. Now, these can be a huge way to just pack a punch in your solo. You could be jamming out, So it's not so much of like a lick necessarily, but just these ideas to incorporate. So maybe like there's like a part where the song's building up. Whatever it might be. But you can throw that in there. So what I'm doing is I'm just taking, and we'll do it out of E, 12th fret on the high E string and 15th fret on the B. Now I play both strings together and I bend the B string up. So I go, and then you hear the notes fight. It's so useful. You can do it on the B string as well, which that would just be 12 on the B and 14 on the G. So all kinds of ways to utilize that one. Next, we're going to talk about double stops. This is another one. If you just have a single note and it just feels empty, we'll just have the key of A. If you have a lick, you're like, so I'm just going 7 on the D, then I go 5, 7, then I bend 7 on the G, so then I go back to an unbent 7, and then 5, so. And then I go to 7 on the D, and do that. So, to me that kind of sounds empty, but if I did a double stop, so that's starting on 7th fret of the D, then I go 5th fret on the G and B, then 7 on the G and B, then I bend those, then I go unbent, then 5th fret, so, then 7th fret on the D. It's basically just combining two notes together, and you can have a much more, impact if the moment calls for it in your solo. So say you're kind of like starting, maybe it's the way you're going to kick off a solo, like, So another thing I want you to be able to do is use your octave. So you can take something super simple, just, what would it be like? Be able to move that down in octaves. Don't play it sloppily like me. So to me, that's a great lick. And I'm covering a lot more of the fingerboard than just sticking in one spot. So I'm just going, something going 15 pull off 12 on the high E string, 15 pull off 12 on the B. Now I do the same thing, but I'm just going to go to the G. So I'm going to go 12 to 9, 12, 9. Then I go to the A. Was this 10 to 7? 10 to 7. And there you have that. So where should we go next? Well, we're going to add some tremolo picking. So we're actually going to be doing octaves and tremolo picking right now. But basically, if you don't know what tremolo picking is, you're just picking that string really fast. That's the best way to say it. We're going to take a simple section. We're going to go like this. tooth and nail solo by Doc, and he goes a little bit further. But that's basically what we're doing. So it's gonna sound like this. So all I'm doing is I'm playing 20, 19, 17 on the high string, and I tremolo pick it. Same thing on the B. Then I go to the G and the D, which is just going to be 17, 16, 14. Moving down again, 15, 14, 12. Yeah, now you could ascend it. Oops, I imagine I should tremolo pick it. But it's just another really nice one, even just like a single string kind of. Alright, and the final thing that I want to add here is raking the strings. So if you don't know what that is, it's whenever you can bend the note, you know, you can rake at any point, but if you bend a note like this, that's not raking. Rake is when you kind of use your right hand to mute the string. So what you do is down here's a palm mute. But if you've ever noticed, if you slide your hand up, you lose a lot of that low end, and you get this raking sound down here. You really don't have it, but here, you have. So what you do is you slide your hand up a little bit, and you rake it across those strings, and then you bend. And it gives you that little, like, whoosh kind of sound. You can rake up or down, so we're just going to rake into 15th fret on the B and bend up full step. You know, like I said, or you could rake down to, like, 14th fret on the Alright guys, that will be it. So hopefully you got something out of that one. You'll be jamming out with these new, what I consider to be essential things in a solo, just playing lead in general. And until next time, check out these two videos, hit the subscribe button, and I'm going to go ahead and see you all later. Have a good rest of the day, everybody. I keep stuttering. We're getting out of here. Later, everyone.